girls. All right. See everyone that hops on, and then we'll get started. I do this from my laptop, so I have to come a little setup. All right. It's good to see you guys. All right, I'm going to get started. Okay. So welcome, guys. I'm going to mute everybody, and then you can always unmute at the end. There is a little chat box. If you guys have questions throughout, put it in there, and I'll go over them at the end. And I know a few more people are popping on, so. All right, there's Allie, Christine. Okay, I think we'll get going. All right, guys, super excited to have you here. So I'm gonna share my screen and we'll just go over why we want to be at Emerald. Okay. I think I'll just keep that open over there. Okay, why you want to be an Emerald coach. So we're gonna go over what Emerald is, why you wanna hit it, and the benefits of it, how you can do it, and make it happen. So, benefits of hitting Emerald. So this is really like your first rank. It's kind of like where your business really opens. When you hear us talking about residual income and really big numbers for income, you could never do that without hitting Emerald first. So you could be hitting like Success Club 20 and you still wouldn't be getting Team Cycle bonus, residual income from your team if you weren't an Emerald. So it's your first rank that you want to hit. And it really, it brings momentum because it's exciting for people. You'll get a shout out from your coach. You'll get shout outs on social media. People will see that you became a coach. You may have posted a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, whenever you became a coach, posting that you were coaching, and that when you say that you hit your first promotion or your first rank, people are seeing growth in your business. It just gives you credibility, and people are like, okay, so like she's actually like doing something with this, because people, there's, you know, lots of MLMs and people are selling things and people just expect that people aren't going to succeed when they do these things. So when you get to say like, I already hit my first promotion, however you want to word it, it's really exciting. And so you'll get shout outs in the team, you'll get shout outs on social media. Like for my coaches, I tag them so it goes on their newsfeed, and the whole team just loves on you. And so then you get lots of engagement, and it's just a really cool thing to have. The second thing, like I said, is Team Cycle bonus. So that's really when you start getting residual income from your team. So the bigger numbers that you're hearing from income is when you have a team below you, and we all start from square one, right? We all were one person and we all started in the same place. So don't feel like that anyone else has other advantages to you. Everyone can do this. So it really takes it to a retail to a residual, because the retail is just kind of like your commission. So, you know, commission can be very up and down based on the seasons, based on holidays, all different things. People will have money at one time, they won't have it during another. And so you can have great commission one week and then the next week not have great commission. So that is very inconsistent. It's up and down. Where residual income, as you start to grow your team, that's what is more consistent, because you always can count on that. So coaches that have been in this business for a while, majority of their income each week is from Team Cycle bonus. You know, there are coaches that are like in the top 10 and they're like, I might make a couple $100s in commission, but they're making thousands and thousands of dollars a week because of their team growing beneath them. And then the third thing is free customer leads and Success Club leads. So Success Club, again, is when you can get 5 points. And so a challenge pack or Shakeology on home direct, or if you have enough product that equals 90 points on HD auto ship, then you'll get 2 points either for the challenge pack, Shakeology, or 1 if it's the 90 point. Kind of like if someone bought 3 Shakeology boosts and it equaled $100 and they had that on auto ship, you would get 1 point for that. So for the most part, people are just selling challenge packs, because if someone comes to you, this is just a little side note, and says, I really want Shakeology, but I don't think I want anything else. Honestly, Shakeology by itself, once there's tax and shipping, they're probably going to pay $10 more for the challenge pack. So I usually tell them, like, honestly, for $10 more, you can get a 3-day refresh that's normally $70. You can get a year of Beachbody On Demand. So like for $10 for a whole year, you can get all your nutrition, all your workouts. Like it's just kind of like a no-brainer. And so it doesn't hugely benefit you because you get 2 Success Club points for both. But the nice thing is too, is if they buy a pack, then they have that option to upgrade to a coach for free, whether it's to work the business or to get discounts. If they just buy Shakeology, they don't have that. So I always go over that. Like, I really work people that either say, I only want Beachbody On Demand. I really talk to them about the challenge pack, like, over and over again, because the results that Beachbody shows and all those like kick-ass before and afters, those are from doing the nutrition and the workouts. It's not just from choosing what they want to do. So really saying, like, for the best results, get the package. You might as well get Shakeology for like 60% off, or the performance line for like half price by doing the challenge pack. It's really the best option for them. And it's not just about like you, because you won't make that much more if it's Shakeology on Home Direct or a challenge pack, but it gives them way more and they're going to get better results. And that's like the point here, is to get them really good results, because that's what's going to make them wanting more. So as a Emerald coach, if you hit Success Club 5, meaning you sell the 3 challenge packs a month, which is kind of like just your basic goal for this business, is 3 challenge packs a month. You can get over 100 customers given to you between Beachbody On Demand and regular product. If you hit Success Club 10, which is basically 5 challenge packs, you'll get over $100 customers and earning extra commission. So I'm going to go over that a little bit more, but basically in the past, how it's worked is there's teambeachbody.com, there's beachbody.com. And so if people were purchasing at beachbody.com and they didn't have a coach, they got connected with a coach. So it'll say in my back office, you have 3 new leads, and there'll be customers that like bought Beachbody On Demand, or they bought a challenge pack, but they didn't have a coach. So I got assigned to them as their coach. And so then moving forward, you can get, they become your customer, which is like a free bonus. And then you can start making commission from them and creating a relationship with them to see if they'll be interested in more things down the road. So how do you achieve Emerald? So basically you are your own little self. And then we have legs. So it's called a left leg and a right leg. So to be an Emerald coach, you just have to have 2 people underneath you. These people can be people that are wanting discounts. They can be people that want to work the business. You basically need 2 people. And then your coach can help you make sure that you have 1 on your left and 1 on your right. You have to be an active coach, which is pretty simple for most people, because if you want to be a successful coach, you have to be using the product. So most coaches are on Shakeology on Home Direct, which is equal to 90 points. So it far surpasses what you need to be active. And then there's simple products that are at least 50 PV. So it's really simple to be active. And so each coach underneath you has to be active as well. And so they have to have 50 PV. If someone buys a challenge pack, it's like 130 PV ranging, 105, things like that. So it's plenty if they purchase a challenge pack. And then if they get like Recover, or they get a Shakeology boost and bars, everything has a points value. It's pretty much like dollar to dollar. So if something is $50, it's pretty much 50 PV, if you kind of have to look at it money-wise. So benefits of hitting Emerald and with the Success Club that I was talking about. So this kind of just shows you that someone that hit Success Club 5 and the customer leads over a 3-month period, these are all free customers that they were given. They were given 19 customers. So for Success Club 5, you don't get the initial commission, but their next purchase after that, you would always get the commission after that. So I've had people that like don't respond to my emails, but they'll spend like $300, $400 on, like, it was like P90X bars back in the day. And it was like every like 4 months, he would have like a huge purchase. So I would just make commission from him. And I think, now that I'm saying it, I think he ended up signing up as a discount coach eventually under me one day, because I was like, you buy so much. But I mean, 19 customers, that's a lot of people. So on average, that was, 6 people a month that you're just given. So it's like a free customer that wants product. These are a lot of times people that do Beachbody on demand. So it's a great way to reach out to them and say, hey, I saw you bought Beachbody on demand. You actually have 30 days to upgrade to a challenge pack. So for like $50, $60 more, you could get a 3-day refresh. You can get Shakeology for like 60% off. And it's a good way to start the conversation with people and to let them know that they do have a lot of other options than just having Beachbody on demand. And it's a great way to just start a relationship with someone and maybe send them like a packet of Shakeology in the mail, samples for them to try. Ask them if they need accountability, what their goals are. You try to get them into our challenge groups. So again, you're getting them good results. Even if they just bought BOD, put them in a challenge group. If they only bought Shakeology, put them in a challenge group. Just get them the accountability and the support that they need, because that's what's going to keep them around. So benefits of being an Emerald and hitting Success Club 10. So again, this is helping 5 people a month. So these people, you do make commission on the first sale, where the other ones, it was like all future sales or purchases. So on average, I feel like I get 1 to 2 customers a month, because pretty much Success Club 10 is usually what I try to hit every month. So I'll notice that 1 to 2 customers a month I'll get. And because they're buying Shakeology on Home Direct or a challenge pack, a lot of times I'm getting Success Club points from them. So there are months that I've hit Success Club 6 and it's been on free leads, like people that I didn't even know. So it's kind of like a rolling effect. You put in more work, you help more people. Beachbody rewards you with giving you more customers. So they reward the Success Club 10 people because they're helping more people. So they give them the challenge pack purchases and the Shakeology purchases. So those ones, you get more commission, you get Home Direct. So those people keep ordering every single month. I have free leads that have been ordering from me for years. They don't respond to my emails. I tell them about coaching. I tell them about discounts, and they just purchase Shakeology every month, literally for years. So this is a huge benefit. So, at first people might think like, oh, I don't want to, invest to become an Emerald because I may have to spend $50 more to sign someone up. But like in the end, you're going to get way more money back. So it's definitely a benefit for you to be an Emerald and then really helping 3 to 5 people a month. And again, Success Club is just like the basics, the base of this business, because you get the commission, those people are going to get results, and then they're probably going to end up signing up on your team. Like a lot of you guys here probably were using the product and then decided to sign up as a coach after you got them. So if you have a spouse or significant other, this is like the number one thing to do when you first sign up. And myself included and a lot of other coaches, it wasn't something that I wasn't married when I first signed up, but I met my husband shortly after I became a coach, and I signed him up just to help my business because I was trying to go for Diamond. And then I wasn't really like working his business yet because I felt like I had to work his business. I didn't know I didn't have to. So then I ended up canceling his account, and I should have just paid the $15 a month and just kept him a coach, like kept him as a spot, but I canceled him. And then like a year later, I signed him up. And so I lose a lot of money every single week because I did that. And so I've heard of coaches that literally lose 6 figures a year because they didn't sign their spouse up right away. And it was like they signed them up second. And that first coach that signed up under them was such a rock star. And then they signed their husband up, and then their husband doesn't benefit. So why you want to sign up husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, if you have one, is it's someone that you can control a business center. And you end up it's kind of like you can franchise yourself. So it does become a second means of income. And it's just nice to have that person at the very top, because they will benefit from your entire downline. And then like entire downline, meaning like not even yours. It's like everyone that's on that leg. So it could be people that I'm adding. It could be people that Katie are adding. It's just the whole entire downline. So it's not just your coaches. So those volume points from that entire leg from purchasing Shakeology every month and purchasing Recover, all of those points add up. And so that's why if you have your spouse, like even if you're not working their business and they're active, meaning like they're either purchasing or you're making a sale through them, you're just going to get like free money from them basically. So you're able to control one side of your business, create a second income. And that way, like they are there because you want that to have that to utilize for when you're trying to go for your next rank. So for example, if you sign up your boyfriend and he's under you and then you get someone else in your emerald, that's awesome. But then you might get another coach and then another coach and another coach. And you don't have to keep your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend active, but they're still there to reap the benefits. And then maybe when you're trying to go for a diamond, then you're going to get them back active. So it's really just someone to utilize so that you have more control of your business. So like I eventually got my husband to diamond to help me grow my business as well. So team cycle bonus. So each time you cycle, so every time, let's say for example, you can see in this picture here, there's two active coaches on the left side, and that person on the top bought Shakeology, which was 90 PV. And then the next one, maybe they bought Shakeology and sold Shakeology. So they have 180 PV. The left side equals 270 total. And then you can see the points on the right, 90, 90, 140, equaling 330. So every time the side that has a smaller number hits 100 and the side with the bigger number hits 200, you do this thing called a cycle. And you can see here your compensation for that. When you're an emerald coach, you get $14. A ruby coach, 16. Diamond coach, you get 18. Star diamond, you get 18. So you can see the example here because 270, they were able to cycle twice because 200 and I wouldn't have thought it cycled twice, to be honest, actually. But it's for the example, the example here says 2 cycles. So $30. So if you were emerald coach, 2 cycles is $14. If you were a diamond coach, you would get 2 cycles times 18 is $36. So if you think about as your team is growing underneath you, and if I have 65 coaches on my left that are all just buying Shakeology, and I have 100 coaches on my right, and they're just buying Shakeology, and they're not even like working the business, you can add all those points up, and then you would see how many times you would cycle. And so that's where like your free income comes, your residual income that starts to add up, because as your team starts to grow, that residual income really does grow. So if you have a coach under you that ends up working the business and like working a lot, that volume is going to be really, really, really high. So they could have thousands and thousands of points, just that one coach on that side. And so that's like, as you start to build and you find people that want to work the business, that really boosts your volume. But it's a 2-to-1 ratio, as you can see. So it's 100 to 200. So I would have thought this would have only cycled. But the nice thing is that when you don't use, so for example, on the left, it would have cycled twice because of it's 200. That 70 points gets banked. So like when the next week, if you needed any of those 70 points to cycle again, it would pull it. So like, for example, my husband, he's a diamond, but I haven't worked his smaller leg enough. So he has like 200,000 points that are just like sitting in a vault. And then once I start building that, I'll just get like cycle after cycle after cycle. So it's probably like $6,000 or $7,000 that's just sitting there waiting to be cycled. So that's where you can benefit again. Like, as I'm saying, like as you grow your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they'll start banking those points. And so like when you're ready to work that leg, you'll get so much income. And then I think this is just kind of going over. You can see in this example, the retail commission on the bottom picture. So this person made $119 in commission. So they probably, sold a couple things. Subscription commission used to be, we had subscriptions for Team Beachbody to have, it was just something else.
And Beachbody On Demand subscription. That's where that is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So where it says team bonus, 1440. So that is from the team, her team below her. And I'm trying to, I didn't really look at this top picture. I'm trying to figure out what the top is. So left leg, right leg. So it's in October. In October, her left leg was 102, right leg was 90, cycle bonus was 0. So she didn't really make any money. In April, it was 2347, 1849 were the volumes. So she made $252 in team cycle bonus. This doesn't have to do with commission. And then a year later, she was making 720 in team cycle bonus. And then April of 2011, 1440. So these are weekly numbers. So that's just in team cycle bonus. So that's if you didn't sell anything, that was just from your residual income from your team. So you can see how it really starts to grow. So thinking about like who are your two, most people when they first get started, like I said, we all start in the same place. Most people are taught now that if you have a spouse or a significant other, to absolutely sign them up first. The other person can be a sibling, a parent, your best friend, a coworker. So this can be someone that either you ask, like maybe it's your best friend and you're like, girl, I just started this. I would love for you to do Transform 20 with me. You can get a challenge pack. And then if you sign up for discounts for free, no additional cost, then like you would be helping me with my business. You'd help me get to my first promotion. You're getting in the challenge group. You're getting discounts on products. It's kind of like a win-win. So this can be, a lot of people sign up like their spouse and their parent. And you know, I'm even like 6 years into the business, my parents like use my products here and there, but I have my mom signed up as a coach. I have my sister signed up as a coach for places where I put them where I needed them. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about like how you can do this financially, but I want you to think like this isn't something that has to be forever. This is for you to hit your first promotion. It's something we want you to do in your first 30 days. And it gives you credibility. It gets you excited, it gives you momentum. And these people don't have to be there forever. If it's your spouse or your significant other, then they are probably someone that's going to be there forever. But it doesn't have to be someone that is like 5 years down the road. They're still like under you. So this is just someone that it may be someone that you say like, mom, you should try Shakeology, or dad, you should try Shakeology, and get them on board as a discount coach. Tell them that it's supporting you in your business. And it might be for like a couple months and they could try different products, see how it goes. But in those couple of months, the purpose is for you to hit Emerald again and for you to find one or two more coaches. And so then like if it's your mom or your dad that was like, I am so happy to support you and get you to where you need to be. But a few months down the road, they don't want to use the product and it's someone that cancels, or maybe it's your best friend or your coworker, whoever it is. You're still, if they cancel, it's okay because you've continued to grow and you have more coaches under you, so you don't drop rank. It's really someone that can just kind of love on you, support you, and it's kind of like a win-win if it's someone that you feel like you want to do it with you. So if it's your best friend and you're like, I would love for you to do this coaching thing with me, would you be open to learning about what I'm going to do? Because you're brand new, and for you to say like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm starting this out. I'm super scared. I have no clue what to do. Why don't we do this together, learn this together, run together, and just see what happens. Or it could be someone that really has been trying to lose weight, or someone that you think would like love Transform 20 or would love 80-day obsession. Get them on board with the challenge pack, just like a regular customer, and then they can sign up for free as a discount coach. And if it's someone that you're close to, you can say like, hey girl, you're actually supporting me and helping me get my first promotion. You're just going to get discounts on products. And then that person might turn into a working coach because they love their results, or they cancel down the road, but it's okay. It's just something that helps you for your first few months. You are able to cover two people in your life, whether it be a parent, a spouse, or a child. You can cover their business fees and you can purchase product through them. So for the other than that, you can't, like if I had a coach and she was going to go inactive, but I needed her active, I couldn't like use my credit card to purchase product through her account. If it was my cousin, I wouldn't be able to say like, hey, I need Beachbody bars. I'm going to buy them through your account with my credit card. So that's considered, it's called bonus buying, but Beachbody does let you cover 2 people in your family. So for Mike, before we were married, I covered, Mike, after we were married, I covered his $15 month business fee on my credit card. Cause what I do is I just have a separate credit card for Beachbody stuff. And so like I would use my account so that I could use that for write-offs. So I would pay for the $15 month fee. And if I needed product, I would have the option to use my credit card. Depending on if you guys have shared accounts, it doesn't really matter. But it's just kind of like, if you don't, then you would just tell Beachbody like, okay, my husband signed up. You can cover them, their fees and purchases. My mom, she, like I said, they don't consistently drinks the product. She actually like really was loving like even vegan Shakeology, but it was bothering her stomach. But my son loves Daily Sunshine. So my mom, she's like, she pays the $15 a month fee, even though I could. And it's like her way of still supporting me, even though she's not always buying product. And then like she might buy product for my son for when like cash is at her house. And if she doesn't need product, then I have the option to, if I need bars or I need another supplement, because I don't need to purchase it through my account because I purchase Shakeology every month. So, and I'm like buying and selling enough that I don't have to buy it through my account. I just buy it through her account as well. So I can make a sale through her, or I can purchase, and then I can either use that product for me, or I use it for incentives. If I am trying to get someone to buy Shakeology and I want to send them samples, or I am doing an incentive like gift package for coaches to sign up, then I use those for samples as well. So there is ways around it that you can cover other people's fees. And like, I want you guys to know that like everything you spend in this business, you can use as a write-off. And you do, like for me, I've spent a lot of money, and I feel like every year I get so much money back. Like I spend way less in taxes now as a coach than I did like working full-time at the hospital. So just keep track of things that you spend, whether it's your spouse, parent account. And I'm just going to kind of go over how you can sign up people without feeling like you're investing like a ton of money. I will say this though, like you basically probably spend $160 on a challenge pack to basically start your own business, which is crazy because you can make your investment back really fast if you wanted to. You could sell 3 challenge packs and you get your money back, which is crazy for a business to start a business and make your investment back in 30 days. So that's kind of like your investment, but you make it right back if you make the 3 sales. And then this is just another way of you investing in your business is by signing up your spouse, your boyfriend, your mom. So what I usually recommend people is buying the 3-day refresh challenge pack, because now everything is basically on Beachbody On Demand. In the past, we had lots of DVDs and you could buy different things. But if you have Beachbody On Demand, the person living in your house probably doesn't need Beachbody On Demand too. So I recommend buying the 3-day refresh challenge pack. It's usually $140 to $160. So like you would sign them up, that would be the amount you're spending. You would make $50 back immediately because you're making money off of someone. Doesn't matter that it's your spouse, it's still a sale. So you make that money back in it right away. And then if you buy the packets of Shakeology, this is going to take you time, of course, but you're going to make all your money back. So it's worth it. A lot of people like to buy Shakeology packets, or they like to buy like 5 or 10 to try it without having to buy a bag. So you could literally sell to like 2 people at $5 a piece. You'd actually make more money back than you put out originally. And you'd have a 3-day refresh to use. You can use it, share it, get results, and then you can make more sales from that. So by doing this process, you actually don't waste any money. So you could actually sign up your spouse and your mom using this, and you could make all of your money back. So that's kind of like what I recommend. You can pay $40 to sign someone up as a coach, but then to get them active, you have to spend $50. So then you're going to spend $90 total. Where with this, you're spending, let's say on average, 150. You make 50 back right away. So right there, you already have a wash of how much you're spending, but you have all this product that you can use or sell, where with the $40 sign up, you're kind of just throwing that away. And the nice thing is that if you do sign up these people with challenge packs, you get Success Club points for them. So you could sign your mom and your boyfriend up with a challenge pack and you hit Success Club 4, which is amazing. So that's usually how I recommend it to people. And again, because this is like a business, you have to invest, and to be able to say like, I invested 160 to start a business, and then this is like your next investment, both of which you probably, if you sell 3 challenge packs, you made your investment back. And then this one, if you just sell the Shakeology, you make your investment back. So it's like you can make your investment back within 30 days of both spending, which is pretty amazing to own a business and be able to do that. So I want you guys to just think about like who your 2 could be, because this is literally something, it's basically just like deciding who you want them to be and just signing them up and hitting your first promotion. It's not something that has to like be dragged out. And so that's why like we do these trainings, because we want people to realize that like the benefit far outweighs just like slacking and not doing it, because no one says they want to sign up to be a coach and then not make money, right? Everyone's like, well, how am I going to make money? What do I have to do? This is what you have to do first, or else your business isn't going to go anywhere. So it's like, why waste the time 1, 2, 3, 4 months down the road of not doing anything? That's like so much time and money wasted that you could be making so much more money. So it's like, just do what you have to do to make this happen, and then everything else will start falling into place. We teach you, like, we're going to get you into trainings to, once you get those 2 people, like what to be doing next. Basically, to grow this business, you're just going Emerald over and over and over again. That's all it is. You're just adding 2 people, adding 2 people, adding 2 people, and that's how you grow. And so I just want you guys to know that like this can be super simple to do, and that these people don't have to be there forever. It's just to get you to your first promotion, make some money, and then just go from there. So whether I'm your upline coach or Katie is your upline coach or whoever it is, like really talk to them. They'll probably reach out to you and just say like, hey, like who could be your U+2? If you have a spouse or significant other, it's going to be like, that's going to be automatic number 1. And they don't have to be like working the business. Like I just said, and I think a lot of girls are just like, babe, I'm just going to sign you up. I need your social security number. I'm going to sign you up as a coach. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to try to get the money back. And then it's as simple as that. They don't have to be working the business. They don't, like my husband still doesn't do daily Beachbody workouts. He's obsessed with the nutrition stuff, but that took time. It took him like 2 years to drink Shakeology. So like, you don't have to say like, they're going to work the business. They're going to want product. Like it's none of that. You can be in charge of that account. So is there any questions before I let you guys go? And we're going to try to, so you advance rank every Thursday. So what's today? Wednesday? So like if, for example, you got off this call and you were like, I'm going to sign up my mom and my husband right now, you would have until midnight tonight Eastern time. And then tomorrow you would be Emerald. If you sign up 2 people over the next 5 days, you would go Emerald next Thursday. And I want you guys to know, like, you're a part of building your business, but like, we're all a team here. So like when you hit your ranks and like hit your promotions, you're growing the whole team. And so you have an upline coach that you're a part of. Like as you grow, you're helping them. And as they grow, it's helping the whole team. Like everyone's volume helps everyone. So as I add coaches, it's helping you guys. It's not just helping me. And so that's why it's like really like we're working as a team effort, which is really cool to think that it's not just like you're helping, but this really is like a huge community of support. So just stop screen share. See if anyone has any questions.
And I will just add, because I pointed this out the other day, but like all of you are coaches. So, and more than likely you're not the very bottom of, mine or Stephanie or whoever your sponsor coach's leg is. So That means that more than likely, if you go into your Coach Online office and look at if you go to Monitor My Business and look at graphical genealogy or full genealogy, you'll probably see you have coaches in your organization that are not yours, but they're underneath of you. So that means until you're an Emerald, you're not getting commission off of their volume that they're buying. So if you're not an Emerald, you're just wasting that volume that other coaches on our team are making. So just throwing that out there, that more than likely you probably have at least one or more coaches underneath of you, that are not, you're personally sponsored, but could still contribute to your business.
Yeah. A lot of times people will be like, oh, there's a coach under me. Who the heck is this girl? And I'm like, oh, it's because like, it could have been someone I signed up. It could have been someone that another girl on our team signed up. It just kind of like, it goes into like order. So I could sign up someone, and then if I sign up someone under Mike, and then Katie signs someone, and then so-and-so signs someone, and then you sign someone, it's just, you're going to see like, there's all of these people that you're not going to know who they are. A girl actually reached out to me yesterday, and she was like, I signed a coach, but I don't think I'm her coach. She has like someone else above her, but it's just like, it's where it's like placement of coaches. But you're going to see people that you don't know, basically is what I'm trying to say, like Katie said. And that's why it's like, you get infinity. A lot of MLMs have like a certain level of levels that you can get volume from. So one girl that I know, she does another business, and she only gets down to like 10 levels. And then after that, she doesn't get bonus. So I could have like 4,000 coaches under me, and coach number 4,000, if she buys Shakeology, I'm going to get that volume. And I did see the Shakeology question with challenge pack. So yeah, so the challenge pack with 3-day refresh is just with Shakeology. Because most, like for me, I already have Beachbody on Demand, so I wouldn't buy the challenge pack Beachbody on Demand for Mike, because we can just use the same account. So for me, I always just recommend the 3-day refresh with Shakeology, because then you can sell the Shakeology, or so a lot of times people are like, well, my husband now drinks it, so maybe you end up needing another bag of it. But it's nice to have packets, even if you're like, I don't know if I'm going to sell these, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's nice to have packets, because if someone is interested, like shoot them a packet, send them a packet in the mail. If someone's interested and they're like, I don't know what flavor I want, you could say like, hey, I have one of each, send me $15 on Venmo, and I'll send you 3 packets. So at least like you're making the money back, and you don't feel like you're just spending money.
And I'm just going to add one more thing. I just actually signed up my mom this week with a challenge pack, and then she's going to be a coach in 2 weeks. So, but what I did is there are still some DVD programs available. So what I got her a 21-day fix DVD challenge pack, and then I got the performance line. So now I'll have a set of containers. I'll have a Recover and an Energize that I can use or I can sell. And the 21-day fix extreme DVDs, I'm going to personally do a giveaway in, so that I can drum up some business and get someone excited and get them into 21-day fix extreme, which, might not be applicable to everybody, but it was what was available. There is also just regular 21-day fix with Shakeology if you wanted to do that too. And that could be a gift for somebody. You could sell it if you really wanted to. You could do what I'm doing a giveaway to get people excited, that kind of stuff. So that's what I did this time around.
Yeah. So on the initial purchase, Christina, so like if someone signs up with a challenge pack, you'll get the Success Club points. But now that they're coaches on your team, now that they get Shakeology every month, you're going to get that volume. So that's like kind of what I was showing, like the 90, the 180. Every time their Shakeology ships, you're going to have 90. So if you have 3 coaches on the side, and they're all getting Shakeology, that's 3 times 90 is 270. And then if you had it over here too, that's how the cycling starts to happen. So you're going to start off, guys, with like $14 in a week, and you're going to be like, whoop-de-friggin' do. But we all start there. Like that's where it starts. You have 2 people underneath you, you cycle one time, you make $14. But that's kind of where it all starts. And no, they don't have to have HD after that. So like Katie, she won't have HD of Shakeology or whatever, after that. So as soon as the purchase goes through, you just cancel the auto ship, so that neither of them are on HD unless they actually want it. And then you have 5 weeks that you're active. That person's active. So in 5 weeks, you might say, all right, this person wants Beachbody On Demand. It's not a challenge pack. Maybe you make a sale through your husband's account to keep them active. If you don't want to make a purchase, you can make a sale as well. Or maybe within that 5 weeks, you find another coach and you put them underneath your husband, and then you don't have to even keep your husband active. Your next coach down here. So you might have like a coach here and here, but then if you sign someone up here, this one doesn't have to be active because you still have 2 active here. So that's kind of where it starts to, you don't always have to be active. And that's where like I screwed up, is that like when Mike wasn't active, I was like, I just canceled him. But a year later, I have like that many coaches that signed up that I miss out on that volume because I canceled him. So they can either sell or purchase 50 PV.
And the only time you need HD is if you want to also earn Success Club, because Success Club is getting either 5 or 10 points, plus you have 90 PV HD on your personal account. So like for me, so I personally buy my Shakeology through my account on HD every month. That's the only thing I buy in my account. If I buy Beach Bars, if I buy Performance, if I buy Shakeology Boost, if I buy any of that, it all goes through Chris's, or now Chris and my mom's accounts, so that I keep him active. And I cycle through him because he's about to be an Emerald. And yeah, so that's the only thing I buy on my account. So that way, if I hit Success Club, I'm active, I have my HD, and then I make commission on the stuff that I make Team Cycle bonus on stuff I buy through Chris.
Yeah. So if you spent if you got Performance Line through your spouse account or boyfriend account, whatever, and it was 90 PV, then you're going to get that volume, which will eventually turn to commission. So you're actually making money back. Might only be $15, but you're making money back by making purchases through your spouse account because you get the volume for that. It's like you doing it if they were a customer. Doesn't matter if they're your spouse. They're a customer of yours. So it's kind of like you're getting an additional discount when you purchase through your family member. Yeah. And like my sister, like she does CrossFit. She doesn't do Beachbody workouts. But like she'll buy the pre-workout here and there because she likes it. So she'll buy stuff. And then if I need her active one time, what I'm actually doing, it's kind of funny because like I cover my mom if I want to cover my mom, but my mom can cover my sister because my sister and my mom, it's like the downline. So I can't cover my sister, but my mom can. So I've said to my mom, like, hey mom, she pays the $15 fee, to support me. But if I feel like, okay, well, if I want my sister active, my mom will cover her because my mom's like cool like that. So she'll be like, yeah, I'll cover Julie's whatever. And then I can cover my mom. So it's kind of like we're each covering each other's. That's kind of, we've gotten around it to not feel like you're spending a ton. So, but that's it. And I know some people on here are already Emerald, but I think it's important to know, like, there's a great video and it's kind of like, okay, I got to Emerald. Now what? Because you don't want to just like stop because, 5 weeks might go by and they might be like, yeah, I want Shakeology again another month. And then they might be like, oh, I'm going to delay it this month because I went on vacation. I still have extra. And then they're going to go inactive. So it's like, once you hit Emerald, you celebrate and you keep going forward. It's like with every rank, you got to celebrate it and then just keep pushing forward so that you're still growing. Because if you don't grow, you're not going to see all this residual income that's like super bomb. Like when you're on vacation, when you're sleeping and you wake up and you're like, oh, that's a nice paycheck for having a team of girls that are all doing this together. So, any other questions?
And then once you hit Emerald, you get your name on the wall. It's at Summit, which is fun to see when you're there. You get a special tag at Summit. You get a gift in the mail from Beachbody. Like Stephanie said, we're going to shout you out on social media. And it's fun because now you get the recognition. You feel like, okay, yes, I'm moving forward. I can do this, Yes. So, yeah. Oh, and one thing we forgot to add that you said you're going to add in there. if you have anybody, if any of you are military, active military, or an active military spouse, or I think veteran or veteran spouse, I'm not sure, but I think it's active military. I'm pretty sure it's active military. That $16 a month coach fee is waived. So if you have any military friends that sign up with the Challenge Pack or Shakeology on Home Direct, they can literally be a coach for free and help you out. And it's a great way to just add, coaches on your team, even if they're just discount coaches, and they don't really want to work, at least they get to enjoy the discount. And it's kind of a special bonus for them that they get a discount without having to pay a monthly fee. And it's a super easy way for you to get a coach on your team. So if you have any military friends that would be interested in this, that's a great thing too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it used to be the person in the military and the spouse were covered. Now it's just one or the other. And then for a veteran, it's the actual veteran. So it's not the spouse of the vet. But that's a huge perk. It's like you get just discounts and be a coach and not have to do anything. And then it's like military usually have military friends. And then it's like you can just grow your business fast with people that want to get discounts. Why not? For free. That's a nice little perk. So anyone on here, if you know military people, call them. I think that's it. All right. Well, we'll be in touch with everyone. Figure out who your two are. And the goal is to have you guys Emerald by next Thursday, for sure. Yes. We won't do Emerald in 24 hours, even though that's what it's called. Everyone can do it. Yeah. Talk to your bestie, talk to your mom, see if they'll try product. You can cover them for a little while and then go from there. U+2. And if you do decide to sign someone up that you want to cover them, just talk to your coach. We'll tell you how to email Beachbody and just get them covered. And that way, when you go to you can go to their account and either their credit card can be used or your credit card can be used. And you can choose which one you want for the $15 a month fee. All right, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. I'm excited to chat with you. I'm excited to be shouting you all out next week when you all go green. Oh!